What is a problem that y'all think the Manosphere has right now, and how do we fix it? Let's start on the opposite side this time, though. That we normally been doing over here on the right.
This side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. But the Manosphere has something going wrong. I'll say it. They got this whole thing with the chicks all wrong, bro. Like this whole like red pill, blue pill. Like it's just like you just gotta understand females. Like it's just not. It's all bullshit to be completely honest. Like you just gotta know who to fucking talk to, who to trust, and that's really it. I hate to be so simple with it, but it's just like I used to make this shit so hard until I didn't. Until I met the right people. This whole red pill shit about women and that they're bitches and they're all this, and it's just like it's not that. So I think the Manosphere really has it all wrong about women.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's what they need to fix. What about you, Avi?
Yeah, I mean, respect to the red pill community, respect to the Manosphere community. I wasn't here during the inception of it, so I definitely respect the OGs and what they've accomplished, the niches and the things that they've helped. Because again, I haven't prevented any suicides. I haven't. So I respect all that. However, for me, I think there is too much of a focus on female nature as opposed to male nature, right? And we are so focused on trying to understand women, we are tending to forget understanding ourselves. And that's the direction of my channel. I really want to put a focus on understanding ourselves, because when you understand yourself, you kind of save a lot of time and you don't gravitate to women that you're trying to understand, right? So if you're trying to understand women before you understand yourself, now any woman is accessible to you in the sense where they can hurt your feelings and shit or ghost you and shit like that. So for me, I think if we really look at ourselves in the mirror and we really focus on what we are, what we want with standards and etc., and we're on our purpose or goals, I think that will be more beneficial to men as opposed to really trying to figure out women. And I will say this too, lastly, there is more money in the disease than the cure. I think the cure
Facts.
is looking at yourself in the mirror and understanding what you want. I think the disease is the quote unquote red pill. I think a lot of guys prey on the trauma that we've all experienced. I think a lot of guys prey on the fact that, their quote unquote love and support is contingent on you constantly needing them to guide you as opposed to taking the training wheels off. So I think the bottom line is, it hurts their bottom line when we all grow up and look in the mirror, but they don't want you to. They rather you look at them than look in the mirror. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, they're gonna make a lot more money keeping you a customer and single than they are
Precisely.
making you actually a good person.
Precisely.
For me, what's the direct what I changed about the Manosphere?
What is the problem with the Manosphere, you think, and how can we fix it?
Problem with the Manosphere. I just think people need to learn how to manage their egos. It's like unnecessary competition, and just like the watchers. This is like should I say personal, like the watchers, like you guys hear this videos and you hear this video was good, this video wasn't, but when you're like doing this shit, bro, and you know these cats for real, it's like a different
Facts.
it's a whole different thing. Like if you're just a viewer, we almost can't have a conversation. I'm just gonna be real, because I'm a viewer and a maker. You know what I mean?
And we behind the curtain.
Yeah, I make shit and do shit. So I think the Manosphere needs to focus on the key word, which is man.
Right.
Man. So you need to produce more man and more leaders.
There you go.
Right? That's what need to be the focus. However much pussy you get, that's your own personal shit. You know what I mean? If I like to have my one girlfriend and you like to have threesomes and you like to have that don't make you, or that doesn't make us different levels of men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's our own personal shit. Our bedroom shit is that's what it is. It's our bedroom shit. So I think that we need to focus on making more leaders, because leaders make leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like teachers teach people, and then those kids become leaders, but they still have to be taught first. You know what I mean? So I would say that focus more on leaders. We can get all types of put that don't really matter, bro. Like, cause see, the thing is these women throw out pussy easy now, anyways, bro. Like,
X.
oh, you wasn't on that when I was talking to King Dre on the webinar the other day, and it's just like, man, like, we was teaching the webinar, and it's just funny how, the guys were just basically saying, yeah, I did everything right, and she ghosted me, and I was just telling Dre, because Dre's like, 42, and he's just like, back in our day, in the 90s, 2000s, if we had hit a girl, that was the problem, because we like, damn, she wants to be our girlfriend now. Like, there was no such thing back then that if you had sex with a girl, she was on you. There was no such thing as a girl fucking you and you can't find her.
Yeah.
Unless you just 30-second man, then that's your own personal shit. But there was no possible way you meet a girl, you fuck the shit out of her, take her. She don't ghost you. Like, she wants to be your girlfriend. Like, so it was just weird that how things have changed with women, and they're in a power position to be able to do that. You know what I mean? Like, but when I was in the day, I fuck bitches, and then they be like, "What are we?" That be the problem. I didn't worry about. Ooh, I fucked the shit out of her. Is she gonna text me tomorrow? Like, that wasn't even. It wasn't even a thing. There was no such thing as that. You know what I mean? But you young, so it sounds like what the fuck. But just seriously,
Yeah, I get you,
but
bro.
in the 90s, when you fucked, that was your girlfriend in her head.
Right.
Regardless of what the fuck y'all, so she gave you that girlfriend energy. You didn't have to like fucking. I'd never had to like fuck a girl and have to chase her down and shit back then. It's just like a concept that's new to me and shit. Like, I fuck you, I make you bust now. You call me all types of daddies. You get up and cook for me, and then I don't hear from you no more. Like, that's weird. Like, that don't. But that's how it is now. And it's you guys that are younger. You guys are. It's just. I guess that's like normal to you, but I'm the medium age to where I'm adapted to the new shit, but I'm still young enough to remember the old shit, and it's just kind of just different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, back then, bro. I mean, in your day, there wasn't social media, bro. Nowadays, if a chick is happy with you, man, like she's good. You know what I'm saying? If you were the top guy in that town, you're cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, if you're a woman and you got 2K followers, man, you're exposed to these guys with blue checks who are in Miami and Dubai. There's always a better option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's always a better option, and they're hypergamous by nature. They want to get better. You know, so if there's a bunch of options there, like, damn, like Danny over here makes me happy, but look, what's his name? What's a good name?
And
what's an exotic name? Leonardo in Dubai.
and the
is
other
really doing
dudes
some
will,
shit.
and the other dudes will
Leonardo
spin
DiCaprio.
too. They actually make it hard because it's like I can't compete with some of this shit because I ain't finna trick off on no bitch. Like, I ain't gonna compete. Like, if you got 5,000, I ain't gonna be like I got 7. Like, shit, have her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Competition over. You know what I mean? I take the 2. Like, fuck that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Well, Mike, back to you on what do you think is the problem with the manosphere right now, and how can we fix it if there's one?
You know, from a bird's eye view, from what I see right now, I'm not going to name any names, but there's a lot of guys out there, who are creating content and they see it as a cash grab and they want to profit off Sims. And it's scary because, obviously there's money now to where you can distract from Sims and not actually make them better, but just create some program or some course and to, kind of leverage them being Sims and to, not really show them how to move in the real world. Like, it's all vanity metrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I can get you up to this certain amount of followers, I'm going to get this amount of bitches. Or if I get you in this certain place, it's going to guarantee you bitches. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's guys out there.
Can't skip the work.
Yeah. Shout out to the guys out there creating content who are actually going through the nitty gritty about what it takes to really be a successful guy in this world and how to really get everything that you want. But, there's a lot of guys out there, man, from what I'm seeing, they're just using it as a cash grab, bro. And it's unfortunate because, these guys are already spending money on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Now they're paying dudes who are just seeing it as a cash grab.
That was good you brought that. Just like earlier today, I went live with Melanie King. So y'all probably know her. Y'all think she's a baddie and all this fucking shit or whatever. You know what I mean?
How old is she?
I don't know how old she is, but the whole point is we went live and shit. And the thing is, because you talk about the cash grab, like she making content. She like the views she get in the super chat. But it's funny, like dudes in there be trying to like talk shit to me to make her to appease her and shit. Like, bro, she ain't finna get none of you niggas in this chat no pussy, bro. None.
Right.
If put it like this, if she was about to give somebody watching the pussy, then yeah, but it ain't. She ain't gonna be like, oh, this guy in the chat's pretty funny. Let me DM him later. Like, she don't fuck. She's there. She's there for a fucking reason.
Yeah, just to put it bluntly, bro. There's a pattern.
Yeah.
The girls that make content on male self improvement and all that shit or whatever, they could think about it. More than likely older. You know what I'm saying? They're out of the game. You see all these bad bitches, you think they're making content, they don't give a fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
don't care.
They're out there living life, bro. This shit is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why the fuck would they be making content? They're out there getting sugar daddies and shit. Like, when it comes to girls, man, like, if they're old, man, like, you know, just to put it, in simple terms, if they're older, you know what I'm saying, or if they're just out of the game, now, you know, it's funny, you know, when they're not getting free drinks from guys anymore, oh shit, you know, I'm more mature now, it's like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? How am I going to get more attention? I guess I'll just make content on how to help men. You know what I'm saying? This the new shit. You know, that's how I can get some money. You know what I'm saying?
That shit be hilarious and shit. Like,
Yeah.
just certain little people like Jessica X. She make all this fucking money. She ain't never even showed herself. Like, how, bro? How? The misogynist coming out. How we cashing out? How we cashing out a woman paying her bills and shit? And she don't even show her fucking face, bro. The London accent, it mean that much to you? Guess what? I like London accents. Guess what? I went over there and fuck London bitches in the actual place. I'm not gonna get online and listen to a fucking avatar talk and get turned on because she talk. Just why don't you go over there and fuck with them hoes then? Like,
Yep.
you could go turn the camera off and make a living and shit.
Yeah, man.
Nobody knows who the fuck you look. You like there's a little option, edit photo, and you put that shit up, and now you have a whole living and shit.
Yeah, and just lastly on the original question, Sergio, it's sad to see when guys see this as cash grabs because, you know, Sims fuck it up for everybody, bro. Sims fuck it up for everybody. So if you're not actually teaching them tangible, you know, tactics or just tangible information that'll actually help them get out of that state, well, they're gonna fuck it up for guys
They're just
like us.
fucking
You know
up for everybody.
because now they're giving guys a bad name, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I genuinely want to help guys improve because when you're girls is not gonna make you happy, man. As a guy, yeah, getting some bucks is cool, but dude, like getting out there, conquering, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Making a name for yourself, building your legacy, like my boy Ra was saying. That's what gives you That's what gives you satisfaction
Facts.
as a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a shame when guys all they see is cash grab. It's like, okay, I can make money off of this guy. You know what I'm saying? But bro, like me personally, and I know every guy here at the table, right? They want to help guys improve and stop, you know, living a life of mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's unfortunate.
Put it like this, bro. It's so real. Maybe I'll still do it. I've actually thought about getting one of these chicks I know with a nice voice just to make content so we can get some money. Because it's like, well, I see somebody else do it, but I might as well be the coach and shit. Like, hey, you talk soft? You talk soft? Cool. Let's get some game. I'll tell you what to say. Oh, I don't want to be on camera. Guess what, bitch? You ain't even got to show yourself. Look at these other motherfuckers. Look at that cat. You want some of that? Okay, just talk. Instead of talking like this, how you talk, start talking like this and shit, and we can make money. The bitch will be like, seriously? That's all I got to do? And you know what I mean? And that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
You talk sweet to these fucking guys and get them to their fancy, and they fucking pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, like, goddamn, bro, like, at least get the phone number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just dropping these $100, these $50 and shit just so she can be like, thank you, Brent, for your support. That was worth it? That was worth your 50. Bitch didn't tell you no shit. She didn't fix anything. She didn't say, hey, this about you, do this. None of that shit. Just, oh, thank you, hon. Thank you for showing up. That was worth your 100. Like, what the fuck, bro? You could just, you could took your family out to fucking the hometown buffet or some shit. Or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
some bitch give you attention for like 5 seconds and shit.
Yeah.
You know, just a word of advice, guys. How about instead of spending thousands of dollars on bottles on bitches that don't want you, how about you spend it on a course and improve yourself, bro? Like what my boy Sergio is about to put out pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually go and get some bitches without having to trick. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you use your money and how you use your resources, man. Like, why are you going to spend thousands of bottles on bitches that don't want to fuck with you, man? It's like, oh, thank you for the Casamigos. Oh, go to the next section.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, use that money to actually get some tangible information, man. Like, dude, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.